Hi and welcome to episode 10 of Ask Paul. Today we're going to have a chat around children's benefits on life assurance contracts. And not the best topic in the world to discuss because, as we know, people don't want to talk about their kids getting sick, especially seriously ill. But it's a discussion we're going to have because it's important that people out there realise exactly what their plans cover them for, and to make sure they're in an unfortunate event where a child is sick, that they can claim where they have benefits in place. So let's look at the contracts. The first one we're going to talk about is life assurance contracts. All the providers out there have some element of cover in place. Those contracts range from $2,500 to $7,000 for children in the event of a life assurance claim. Again, not great to talk about, but just let you know that it is available. The second thing I'm going to talk about is specified illness cover. So if you have a specified illness contract in place, either for yourself, your wife, yourself, your husband, you're going to have free children's cover on that contract with most of the providers. The benefit ranges from about $20,000 to $25,000. It's a once-off payment should a child be diagnosed with a specified or a serious illness. So again, important to keep that in place. There's also a lower amount paid for $7,000 to $10,000, depending on which company you're with, and that's for what's called a partial payment of specified illness cover. So an illness that isn't that, I suppose, serious. So a lower down the list of an illness. So again, those two things are in place: specified illness for kids and partial payment of specified illness for children as well. There's then other softer kind of benefits that are available. One of these benefits would be hospital cash cover. If a parent covers himself for hospital cash cover on a contract with one of the life assurance companies, the child is automatically covered between €30 to €60 per day if they're in hospital. A few terms and conditions in place on that one, but again, have a look at your policy to see what it is, and if you are taking a new policy, maybe keep it in mind. Next thing we're going to have a look at is a benefit that's provided by Aviva. Aviva have this product called Best Doctors. It's basically a medical second opinion. It's free to all Aviva policyholders, which is an excellent benefit in my opinion. And what does it do? Well, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's a best doctor and medical second opinion. So if you or your parents or your children, so it's really unique. So for example, if I have cover, my parents are free for best doctors and so are my children. So again, a really good, and my spouse, my wife. So a really good product. So what does it do? Well, if one of us becomes seriously ill and we want to get a second opinion, we can get a best doctor from around the world to review our file and give us their medical opinion, which I think is really, really practical. The other thing that Aviva do is this thing called Overseas Treatment Plan. That Overseas Treatment Plan is what's called a rider benefit, so it costs a few quid extra per month. It's €12.50. It can only cover myself and my children on that plan. Now, it's €12.50 per month, but what does it do? Again, it's probably invaluable what it does in my opinion. It gives you overseas treatment plan access. So if your child is sick with, or you or your child are sick with cancer or neurosurgery requirements, Aviva will pay for you to go to either the States or to Europe to have surgery. And to me, that's a really, really, really good benefit. We all obviously put our children's health first and foremost in our minds, and we'd hate to feel that we couldn't look after us or anything go wrong. So that benefit to me is a really, really good benefit. Again, the reason we're discussing these topics is to make sure that you're aware, you the public are aware of what's out there and what's in the marketplace. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me at questions at Ask Paul. And again, please share, and if you think of anybody who'd like to know about this video, please comment, put their name in the comments box below. As always, thanks for your time and chat soon.